This is Africa for you. Please, give them a round of applause again one more time. All right. This is the ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CEO. Before we start the real program, we will switch it up a little bit. This is getting down. We will go outside, wave the flag, and come out here for the ceremony. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. اللهم انزل سكينتك علينا في هذا البلد وبلاد المسلمين في كل مكان. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام فأعنا بالسلام. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Éternel, notre Père Tout-Puissant, je vous remercie d'avoir de vos bienfaits. Bénis ce jour, ce 21 octobre 2011, et que l'Éternel Tout-Puissant envoie son ange, son esprit dans cette maison et que tout se passe en paix. Et ceci au nom de Jésus-Christ. Amen.
So, this is the everybody will sing and I count to three. Everybody will sing together Guinea national anthem. Alright? So, on vous connaissez l'hymne national. Donc regardez un peu le drapeau quoi. Donc on finit ça va. Ok. D'accord. Ready to go? Yes. It was slow, go. Okay. Alors, do you have the national anthem with you? I don't have to finish before it is.
Yes. It's not.
So I have to go slow.
It's not so long.
All right, this is the ball again. It's wonderful. And I count to three. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go.
Precious. Voilà.
Arrêtez-vous pour une photo là.
Excellence!
Everybody. Yeah, I know, right?
Mama, don't see
That they can't miss.
Thank you.
Mon petit frère.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can bring him back inside. Please watch your step. Okay? Let's go back inside and then we'll...
I'm with the city press office. Who are you shooting for?
I'm the press for the Guinean embassy.
Oh, Guinean embassy. Oh, good deal.
Sorry.
Back on the board. Can you get everybody?
No, help.
Okay now? All right.
Okay.
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, what so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Brother Raymond. He knows that he's the only one I know how to do it. The national anthem of Guinea. Can I call in Miss Bernadette Silla? She's not. All right. Can you please stand up and we'll sing the Guinea national anthem now? Madame Kouita, do you know Anthony? Okay. You want Anthony? Okay. All right. They're going to play Guinea national anthem. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Moving to the program, I want to call up here my brother, Kalfani.
Hello everybody, how is everybody doing? All right, I say. I want to thank Brother Doso for asking me to join you here today. I want to thank all the dignitaries for joining us, because I know this is such an important opportunity for us to come together as people of African descent. As the director of the Africana Institute, I like to always take the opportunity to connect with my brothers and sisters from wherever we are. Because we have to realize that we are all family. We are all connected. And it's up to us to understand our connection. Our connections stem from something that is so great that we sometimes miss how great our connections are. Our connections are connected all the way down from our feet, down to the sole of the bottom of our feet, through the soil down to the center of the earth and back up to wherever you're standing. So there is never an opportunity or a chance for us to be unconnected. But it's our responsibility to realize that the core of the earth, the thing that draws us to the bottom, that we stand here, that we call gravity, that pulls us together, is the thing that connects us as African people. And yes, we are all Africans. It doesn't matter if you're from Jamaica, if you're from Haiti, if you're from the United States, or if you're from Trinidad, or if you're from Guinea, or if you're from Ghana, or if you're from South Africa. We are all Africans. Amen. Ashe, and all the other greetings that you got. We are all Africans. We need to understand that at the core of our being, that our greatness resonates when we recognize the power of understanding that we're connected. If we allow ourselves to be disconnected, our greatness goes out, but it's waiting for us. The ancestors have been calling us, and so they call me here to call you to connect with them so that we understand the greatness that is here today. This is a great opportunity for us to connect, because some people pour alcohol, I pour water, because water is the spirit, the thing that runs through us and makes that fine connection. It's the cycle that is there. And so we pour water for libations. As we pour the water, I ask you just to say Ashe, or whatever it is that you would like to say, but I typically say Ashe. So I want to say that let us today call here today those who you know who are the ones who are your ancestors, who are our ancestors, who are bringing our greatness here and are helping us to do the things that we need to do. We need to call their names. So let me hear you call their names out. Ashe. No, you don't understand. We have got to call their names. If you don't call their names, they do not hear us. Call their names out. Let me hear you call their names. Ashe. 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 Let them hear you. Then bring their spirit here today. Ashe. Let that flag rain out so that they see it all the way out to California. Let them feel the power of who you are right here, right now, today. Ashe. Ashe.
Bob Marley.
Ashe. Yes, Ashe. Ashe. And for all those whose names have not been named, we say Ashe. 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 Thank you very much.
Good evening, honorable guests. We start off with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. To my Arabic brothers and Islamic brothers and sisters. To my Christian brothers and sisters, may God bless you. May God keep you. May you stay safe in God's arms and in his embodied heart. I'm here representing the city of Newark and our honorable mayor, the Honorable Mayor Corier Booker. Our great mayor is happy. He's overwhelmed. He's pleased to see that such a great nation, a nation celebrating 53 years, a nation whose independence, October 3rd, 1958, is now being celebrated here in the city of New York. Each and every time we raise that flag, if you know history, you understand that when you raise a flag, as your anthem states, it talks about the liberty and the freedom and the unity that you've established. So when we raise your flag here in the city of Newark, it's establishing the liberty, unity, and togetherness and brotherhood that we respect of you. So on behalf of our honorable mayor, on behalf of our honorable citizens, on behalf of our brothers and sisters, I welcome you. I'm pleased to be here for you. And I am not only speaking to you, I'm also speaking to the 10+ million brothers and sisters of your nation. I'm also speaking to all our African brothers and sisters throughout the world. Have a great evening. Thank you for inviting me. And the mayor again welcomes you. I'd like to give a special greeting, of course, to our representative representing from Washington, the Honorable Ambassador, our sister. I'm sorry, let me make sure I'm saying it right. Kisi Aminita Koita. It's a pleasure and honor to have you here, you and your contingency, and we thank you for making this distance, making this travel to make this event a success. One last thing, we've heard many languages here. English, your major language is French. We've also heard Arabic. but the language that your country is known for is the language of their dance, the language of their feet, this universal language of dance that has enthralled us this evening. It's an incredible, incredible event. We've done this many nights, we've done this many times, but to see our country, and I say it's mine too because I'm just an African born in America, but to see our country and see our dance is very overwhelming, very pleasing. Again, I thank you, God bless you. Assalamu alaikum.
Brother Zia Fati, Director of the Newark Fire Department. Everyone. Now I want to call up a wonderful young lady, the one actually who initiated the whole thing. She's the one that sent me a letter saying that she wanted the flag of Guinea to be raised. She offered volunteer with the Newark African Commission. But her mama, which I call Tatiyebe, which is right here from Allet, has been very catalyst for the African Commission. She's been involved. I think that people in the municipal council and to have the city host this event. I will say the truth, many speakers of power. And to be honest with you, as a leader of the community, let me tell you that most of the leaders who are here, Guinean leaders who are here in the community, really are not loyal to the African Commission. Oftentimes we come up with them and then it not come. And most times we see all the services we do, whether it's soccer field, last minute or but this is not for me. This is about Africa. And if we don't come together, try to claim our seat on the table, trust me, America will move with or without us. So we need to really realize that raising the flag of an African country is wonderful. Before it used to be based on other countries to raise their flag. Since the revolution was created, every time there's a country has an event, we raise the flag. I'm from Cote d'Ivoire, born and raised in Cote d'Ivoire. But I love Guinea. I love Guinea because of the history. I love the leaders and the Pan-Africanists. I love the tightness. And Guinea is the richest place in West Africa, period. So I want Guinea to win the world so I can go there. So I want to go have all the people in Guinea. I mean, when Guinea had the money in the election, I wasn't happy. Why? Because I want to go to Guinea. I'm not lying to you because I know it's rich. It can build the world. It's got to take all the African world. So be proud of yourself. This organization is for us, the African Commission. I mean, look around you. Your community organization is limited. This is a powerful. It's a part of the city government. Whether I am the leader or not, it will always be there. So be proud of yourself. Go online, www.africancommission.org. Join in and read for yourself. Please change your behavior. We're working hard for you. So you get to work hard for yourself too. One hand wash the other. So don't just look at us and walking around doing what we're doing. We're just a passion about our country. So we want you to join us. Be involved. As a matter of fact, we live in Chicago. We have members from Washington, members in New York. So this is it. Thank you so much. I want to call on Kadiatu Fatiga. She's a wonderful lady, very intelligent, smart. She wanted Guinea to have a flag raised. And we did it for her.
Good evening. Honorable members of the Council, Mr. Council President, respected members of the Office of Neighborhood Engagement and the Newark African Commission, honorable dignitaries, Mr. Council General, Madame Koita, respected members of the community, my fellow compatriots, and cherished friends of Guinea. My name is Kadiatu Fadiga. My title has been an honor and inspiration, and I would like to thank the Miss Guinea USA organization for giving me this unforgettable experience. It has been phenomenal witnessing communities mobilize for such an achievement and recognition of our beautiful country of Guinea. Each and every person here has contributed positively in one way or another, and that demonstrates the power of solidarity and partnership. It proves that we choose to focus on our similarities and qualities that link us together, rather than the differences. We are able to achieve the unimaginable. One group that truly amazed me was the youth of Guinea. These young leaders are prepared to change and bring our country into a new era, and I applaud you for your courage and undying patriotism. Today, we are all Guineans. Regardless of our origin, I myself am a Guinean of two ethnic groups. My mother from Labe and my father's origin from Kankam. We all have the same vision, and we wish for our country. We want a better future. It is possible. We don't have to wait for the world to change. We can start by giving a helping hand to our neighbors. You and I, we can do this. We are more than capable. Having witnessed many different flag-raising ceremonies by many different countries, I've always asked myself, why not Guinea? What must a country do to receive such an honor? I did some research and discovered that all one must do is ask. I also found that if a flag-raising ceremony were to be held for Guinea, it would be the first to happen in the United States. So in my letter of request to the President of the African Commission, Dosso Kasimu, which I cannot thank with words, his cooperation has truly been the force behind this entire initiative. Thank you. I explained to him not only my discoveries, but the significance of such a recognition. A flag is a nation's honor, pride, and symbol. And having it raised and recognized, understood to the fishermen that he was asking about women. Women are sustainers, pillars, and cornerstones. By empowering and educating our women, we would ultimately educate our entire posterity and advance a society as a whole. When you educate a woman, you educate a family, and in turn you educate a nation. Every minute of every day, one woman dies of pregnancy or complications during childbirth. An estimated 92 million girls of 10 years or older have undergone female genital mutilation in Africa alone. Thousands of young women live with diseases such as VVF due to violent rapes, unsanitary conditions, and adolescent pregnancies. Whether it is one of our mothers inside of Pueblo, Guinea, or daughters in Mukti, Mali, or even our sisters in Nukubu, Nigeria, too many of our precious women are dying from completely preventable health issues. One's health is not only categorized by physical aspects alone. Psychological, sociological, and environmental components play a substantial role in an individual's well-being. As a women's health and education advocate, I'd like to ensure that as many women that I could possibly help are offered a similar opportunity to what I am given. Women should have access to healthcare, as is a vital necessity in our modern world. A woman's well-being also increases her self-esteem and confidence, with which permit her to blossom into a model member in her society. I firmly believe that a person is able to focus on ameliorating or bettering themselves and their character and life's necessities. And life necessities are granted to them. If one less thing is to think about is eliminated, only then will a woman become able to focus on herself. Amidst adversity, I like to witness strong Guinean women, youth, and the great people of our blessed country rise above any circumstance with dignity, pride, and honor. God willing, let's continue to work hand in hand, blind to our differences, in patriotism and respect, to lead our Guinea into the next era. And one last thing I would like to say is that this wouldn't be possible without the help of the Newark African Commission and Dosso Kasimu. And as Africans, we are taught to support one another. Maybe one day, they may need our support. So it is our duty to support one another, support the African Commission, so that we become a force here in America, because we only have each other here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right. What a speech. Can you please give one more round of applause, please, for her? Deserve it. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. That was a Miss Guinea. So we're going to now go on with the program. I'm going to, before going to the ladies for the poem, all right, we're going to have a little slight intro with the poem over Zubeida Silla. Is it Zubeida Silla here? She got to recite the poem.
For you today to read you a poem about Africa. Enjoy. The dark continent. Africa, my land. My heart, my eternal, and my inspiration. Africa, my beginning. Africa, my end. I was born there, and I will die there. Africa, you bear my hopes and fears. Poverty, famine, crimes, and aid, a word which is plain Mother Africa's name. These demands bring me shame. While people try to make Africa better, a few let the hardship overpower them. Shame on them. Where are you, Africa, someone asked me. Let me tell them where you are. You are between Pacific and Indian Ocean, made of fissures. More than that, you are in the center of my spirit. They give up hope and go about their lavish ways, even though there is hope in the ocean, be that as they may. They continue to destroy what little Mother Africa had. Africa is no longer what she was. Mother Africa is whipping, yet the new down may be crippling. Mother Africa and her children are beautiful. They know their place in nature. Even though hardship may corrupt good nature, in the name of all that is good, I hope Africa will rise one day, and I believe it will. The words up on the famous poem I hear. Africa, my beginning. Africa, my end. I was born there, and I will die there. Africa is in me. I am where Africa is. Thank you.
Gidi hoye! That's better. I'm really humbled and thankful to be before you here today. First of all, I want to thank the Newark Commissioner Office. I want to thank Miss Guinea USA, particularly Miss Khadija Padiga, and I want to really thank the African Community Council. My name is Suleiman Diallo. I'm here speaking about the African history, not because I know it better than anybody, but because I've been asked to do so. So I might make some mistakes, that's because I am young, but you're gonna enjoy it. I wish really we have some projectors so you can see the wonders of Guinea. After the presentation, everybody would wanna go back to Guinea. That's how wonderful my country, Guinea is. Guinea is a West African country. It has it is bordered with 5 other countries. On the east you have Ivory Coast, northeast you have Mali, on the north side you have Senegal, northwest you have Guinea-Bissau, on the south you have Sierra Leone and Liberia, and on the far west you have the Atlantic Ocean. The capital is Conakry, and this country has a population that is estimated to be 10.5 million people. It is a lot of people, but it's less than the population of New York City alone. And it has 24 ethnic groups, but the 3 major ones are the Fula, the Soso, and the Mandingo. My brother here was saying like he didn't hear any African dialect. Jarama is hello in Fulani, and also Inuwali, that's like Soso. Inike, that's Mandingo. Aibale, that's like a Kisi or African dialect. There are numerous really natural resources. Guinea is considered like it has 25% of the world reserve on bauxite. That's like the quarter of the world reserve on bauxite is in Guinea. Besides bauxite, we also have gold, diamond, natural gas, and many other natural resources that you can look for. We have it in Guinea. We also have like the square we have 245,857 square kilometers. That's the superficie, that's like the size of Guinea. And we have like 4 distinct natural regions, and those natural regions are the Lower Guinea, also called in French Basse Guinea. It has like the Susu, that's like an ethnical group that live there. It has the Baga, the Landuma, and the Nalu. It has other ethnic groups that live there, but those are the major ones. We have the Mid Guinea, also called Futajao. The major ethnic group is like the Fula. Beside those, we have the Basari, the Jahanke, and many other ethnic groups. The third one is called Upper Guinea, also called Haute Guinea. The major ethnic group is Mandingo. We also have the Toma and Toma Mania living in there. Now the last region is called the Forest Guinea, which is like this Guinea forest here where we have a lot of trees, and in that we have the Kisi, the Landuma, and many other ethnic groups living there in perfect harmony. Guinea was a former French colony. It gained its independence on October 2nd, 1958, and it was one of the few countries that got its independence through referendum. They voted. They were asked, would you want to stay with the French rule or not? They said, we have to vote and ask our people what they think. Over 98% of those people voted no. We don't want any French rule anymore. We want to be independent. And who led that? Sékou Touré at that time was the person who led the country to the independence. Now, the first constitution of Guinea was voted on December 23rd, 1990. At that time, it was Lansana Conté in the power. And so far, Guinea, since its independence, that's 53 years, has so far 5 presidents. I told you about Sékou Touré, the first president, Lansana Conté, the second president, and Moussa Dadis Camara, the third one, and Konate, the fourth. Now we have Alpha Condé. We visited Honduras, we visited like 4 or 5 different countries. That's how the diversity is. Now, there are many other people that really love Guinea. However, our time is very limited, and I wish I could show you pictures that is going to make you love and fall in love with Guinea and make you decide really to visit Guinea. I thank you all for being here, and say one more time, Guinea Hoye! Very much.
So I was saying that this flag is a symbol of our sovereignty. It is also the symbol of our unity. We only saw one flag of Guinea. One flag of the Republic of Guinea. This is a proof that Guinea is a nation which is united. One nation. All the men and the women in Guinea, all the children of Guinea have the same duty. All the sons of Virginia should have the only one objective, to make of Virginia the paradise on earth. 53 years of independence. This is now 53 days. It is not enough. It is not enough. It is not enough to build a decent democracy. America is an example. We built democracy in many years, 200. So compare our country to the United States of America. A nation who is trying to find its way. And we have a hope. We have a hope that the light. We have a hope for the light. We have a hope that the democracy that actually came to Guinea will allow Guinea to move forward fast enough. have a faster pace toward development. Our country, I have to tell you, has suffered greatly. Our people have suffered enough. But this is a part of life. We have to try all our best together to move Guinea forward, to move our people forward, so that they can come out of suffering. The flag I just floated, this is a symbol to unite us. And I believe that this flag can take us together, to move forward together. This flag will put us to the great future. Develop Guinea. And they come out of misery. We have to make sure that Guinea becomes a country like any other country where it's good to live, where all the Guineans are living in solidarity, where we can, despite our division, political ideology, come together, just thinking about the country we live. United States of America is an example. This is a big example for democracy, which is not possible in Africa. This is, I'm calling on you, a brotherhood as a patriot from the Guinea, so that together we can give hand to hand and advance the cause of Guinea. This is a message of solidarity, friendship, brotherhood. And then I'm transmitting this message to you on behalf of the ambassador. I'm saying thank you to the African Commission, the Nova Community People Council, the City of Newark, essentially our young sister, Kadiatu Fatiga. And then we have this initiative. This is a great example. And the Guineans will have this idea to come together again, raise the flag of the country. We have the same denominator. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Touré Almami Babura. Thank you so much for the mission of the Republic of Guinea, the United Nations. Good evening, everybody. Really, before coming, I didn't have enough information. I'm very impressed that the city of Newark, that the Guinea is well known and well respected. Because when you go somewhere, people ask you a question. Guinea, what's Guinea? Guinea-Bissau? Guinea-Equatorial Guinea? New Guinea? Where? Now, you are compelled to give them a little history, Sekou Touré trying to define Africa, drawing the map. I say thank you to the Newark, city of Newark. I say thank you to our young daughter. And I'm very sure that you are kind of confused that there's a representative. There's a representative from a Guinea ambassador to the United Nations, another representative of a Guinea ambassador to Washington. So two representatives. I know you're kind of like a surprise. Don't be surprised. Because we want to just give a particular twist to this ceremony. The Guinean ambassador to the United States, the Guinean ambassador to the United Nations, they all say that it was important that they bring people to represent them here tonight. Because this is not given to every country to be represented and respected in such a way. Guineans love Guinea. Guinea love Guinea, so we are here today. I'm not the only one, I'm also the Secretary of the Culture Affairs. Mr. Bade Abdurrahman is also here from Washington. Monsieur le Président du Maire Ziad Fati, Honorable Donapin, Junior President of the Municipal Council, I want to know, is it the son of Donapin? The pen we know. Yeah, I'm very, very happy because I met his father. 2010, Washington, D.C. And then I also met his son today. This is not given to all the diplomats to see that. I'm honored. Ladies and gentlemen, the Municipal Council of the North, colleagues, patriots, and friends, ladies and gentlemen, let me thank on behalf of Excellency Sheriff of the Republic of Guinea to the United States, say thank you for the honor and the choice of Guinea to organize such a wonderful ceremony. Thank you so much for the initiative. Thank you to the organizers. Thank you so much to Jelikunda. I will take an address because I'm not leader. Next week, 26th of this month, something's going on, she will lead her. Guinea will celebrate today. Guinea has a 57 square mile. On north we have the Guinea-Bissau as a border, the Senegal, and the Mali, south by Sierra Leone, and Liberia, east Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, west the Atlantic Ocean. The Republic of Guinea was proclaimed Thursday, October 2nd, 1958. This is now 53 years in 2011. There are about 10 million in Guinea. Natural resources are skyrocketing. That tells you that Guinea is a geological scandal, which means rich, which means that all invested. We have our natural resources, gold, bauxite, iron, diamond. All these natural resources, all these natural resources are in Guinea in abundance to high quality. This in every region. As the historian Suleiman Diallo has said, it is the beacon of West Africa. Guinea has an hydroelectric potential for energy, but it's not used. It's not developed. Investment, they call them investment in the mining are very attractive to help multinational companies and then the investors to be reassured, and also the Guineans in the diaspora to participate in the rebuilding of the Guinea economy, mining. Dear representative of the mayor, we have a lot of challenges to overcome the Guineans. But the Guineans are ready. They are ready with the help of God. Guinea will be a rendezvous in the development and modernization. The path chosen by Guinea and the Guineans, this is the path of democracy and the prosperity, economic prosperity. We say thank you again. The city of Newark. All the Guineans living here in this dry state, our daughter and our sister will have the idea to initiate today, October 21st, 2011, where the Guinean flag was raised. This is a wonderful country, rich country, a francophone Africa. Red, yellow, I would say gold, and the green that you see on the flag. The red, this is like a symbol of a blood shed for the martyr. The gold is a symbol of the Guinea's natural resources. The green, this is like the green of the Guinea. Today's day, brothers and sisters, this will be marked in the capital letters in the life of every Guinean here living in diaspora in America, that the culture, the folklore, the cuisine, the dress will be celebrated tonight. I say thank you very much for having me. Wow. Wow. Merci, merci, merci. Thank you very much, Mr. Order, Mohamed Jallo, and our last speaker.
Salem Jallo. I'm a Union County freeholder. And you know, when I got here today, I wanted to make sure I was in the right place. I got here a little early. I got here at about 5:15. I wasn't sure I was in the right place, and someone handed me a sign-in sheet. So I wanted to make sure I was in the right place, and I looked at the sign-in sheet, and the name before me said Jallo, the name before that said Jallo, the name before that said Jallo, and the name before that said Jallo. Right? And they were all spelled differently, by the way. Jallo with the W, and the way I spelled it with an H. So I figured I was definitely in the right place. You know, as an elected official, I have the opportunity to travel all over the state and attend various celebrations for the flag raisers. Today, in fact, I was at an event and someone came to me and said, Jallo, that's a really unique name. Right? How many people in here feel that that's a unique name? How many people in here are named Jallo? Or the grandparents' name Jallo, or the father's name? Okay. But it's, you know, it brings me great pleasure to be able to attend an event today that can make me feel like I'm at home. You know, and you know, and that's not an occasion that always happens. So I want to do three things, because I know you guys want to see people dancing more, and I'm not actually on the program, so I only have a short amount of time to speak. But one thing I always do, and I must do, is I just honor my parents, Mr. Cherno Abdullah Jallo and Bernice Martinez. I do that wherever I go. Without them, I wouldn't be here, so I have to honor them. And then secondly, I'm here today because I received a phone call from my younger cousin, who you all have had the opportunity to see. I wanted to stand one more time. She called me on the phone and told me that I must be here. I've seen her grow from very little to now, and if you've known her as long as I've known her, you're not surprised that she's one of the people responsible for coordinating this event today. Ms. Badiga, would you please stand up again? And the third thing I'm going to do is apologize to my together for not being able to address everybody in French, despite the many hours of French lessons that you gave to me. And I want to apologize to you for that. I'm so proud to be here today to celebrate this day with you. You know, I'm proud to be in a country where you're allowed to celebrate, right? To celebrate another nation's attributes, accomplishments, and independence. And I'm also proud to be from a country that's worth celebrating, and that's Guinea, right? So I'm going to leave you really quickly. I'm going to be very short, but I'm going to say one thing. I was born in Elizabeth, New Jersey. My father was born in Sierra Leone. Right? But when people ask me where I come from, I begin that story with Lago. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Freeholder Mohamed Jallo. And our last speaker. And now I want to call upon here the Council President, Donald Payne Jr., to the podium.
Good evening. So we're going to see how good you really are, because now you're going to have to go from English to French. Because up till now, I just have to take your word that you're translated correctly. Now we're gonna find out.
I'll put you in this.
We are here this evening
Sommes ici ce soir
on this auspicious occasion to honor a country
pour honorer un pays
that is the same age as I am.
qui a le même âge que moi.
I don't normally admit that, but on this great
Normalement, je ne parle pas de ça, mais aujourd'hui, il faut que cette occasion spéciale.
To have been born the same year as your nation. Just
C'est la même année que la nation était née.
They all think I'm as young as Cory Booker, but I'm a little older. So.
Non, les gens pensent que je suis plus jeune que Cory Booker, mais je suis plus jeune.
Don't tell him.
Mais je ne lui dis pas.
But you know, on these occasions,
à ces occasions,
that we've had the opportunity to have flag raising.
Nous avons eu les occasions de flag raising.
As it's been stated earlier this evening,
comme je l'ai dit au départ,
never have we been honored by dignitaries of your magnitude.
J'ai jamais été honoré par des dignitaires comme vous.
Never have we had young people.
On n'a jamais vu des jeunes
lead this effort.
Des jeunes diriger, initier cet événement.
Never have we had the dancing and the joy that
on n'a jamais eu ces danseuses, cette joie fabuleuse.
And we've done this on many occasions.
On a fait la montée des drapeaux à plusieurs occasions.
So that says to me that Guinea is a special nation.
Ce qui me dit que la Guinée est une nation spéciale.
A nation of pride.
Une nation de fierté.
A nation of determination.
Une nation qui a beaucoup de détermination.
And a nation that honors its people.
Une nation qui honore son peuple.
In a manner of showing that everyone is important.
Et c'est une manière que tout le monde est important.
And as it was discussed, as the United States as a democracy.
Comme l'Amérique a dit, la démocratie.
As an example.
C'est un exemple.
We do feel, I do feel that the United States is the greatest nation
in the world. Et moi je pense que l'Amérique est la nation, la meilleure nation du monde.
Because it allows anyone that is
parce que l'Amérique donne le droit à tout le monde
to work hard or has a great idea to excel in the station.
Pour exceller.
Peoples that look like us and not necessarily have
des gens qui nous ressemblent,
most advantage,
mais qui sont désavantageux.
But it was finally realized when we were able to elect Barack Hussein Obama, President of the United States. So the experiment does work.
Donc l'expérimentation vraiment est vraie, que l'Amérique donne le droit à tout.
But I remind you to take the best of our democracy because there are a lot
Je
of
voudrais vous
things
dire
about this nation
de aussi essayer de passer notre démocratie. Parce qu'il y a beaucoup aussi au niveau de l'Amérique qui n'est pas bon. L'Amérique a des lacunes.
But the greatness of this nation is that I'm able to stand up here.
Mais ce qui fait l'Amérique aussi, c'est que moi je peux m'arrêter ici devant vous et dire ça avec liberté.
So I just want to, on this occasion,
Je voudrais profiter de cette occasion.
As freeholder Diallo,
Dire à Diallo, freeholder, M. Diallo,
you know, we started about 5:50 or 5:30, and mostly everyone was here.
On a commencé à 5h30.
Which I often talk about as I've moved on into these ceremonies.
Depuis 5h30, nous sommes ici en avance dans le programme.
I have what I call the diaspora clock.
J'ai la montre du diaspora.
And let me say,
attendez, je vais vous dire
that Guinea
je vous dis que la Guinée
is doing very well.
La Guinée, vraiment, elle est magnifique. Elle est cette l'heure. Parce que c'est à l'heure africaine.
Because it was only 5:15 or 5:30, if it had been Liberian, it would
Si j'étais le Libéria, par exemple,
have been 8 o'clock.
parce que le programme aurait commencé à 8h la nuit.
For the Nigerians, it's 7.
Les Nigériens, à 7h.
So in terms of the diaspora clock,
Sur le hôtel, la montre diaspora, la Guinée est la première.
and let me just point out one other thing.
Laissez-moi vous dire.
In looking over the information on your nation, it is amazing the wealth of natural resources that you
Vraiment, avec l'information qu'on a eue, la Guinée est riche. Ressources minières.
do not allow these national, multinational companies
Ne laissez pas,
to destroy
ces investisseurs détruire
and rape your nation.
et détruire et puis voler la Guinée.
Make them pay for it.
Il faut qu'ils paient pour ce qu'ils utilisent en
Make
Guinée.
them have it benefit your nation.
Il faut que la ressource naturelle bénéficie vos peuples.
In some manner. Because it appears
Parce
you
que,
have in the 21st century what is needed to be a first class.
parce que au XXIe siècle, tout ce que la Guinée a, c'est ce que le monde a envie.
Great resources, great people.
Cette ressource naturelle humaine.
And to Miss Fadiga, is it?
Madame Fatiga, Miss Fatiga,
Your country and your future are in good hands.
ton pays et ton futur sont dans de bonnes mains.
If these are the type of young people
Ces gens de jeunes,
that you're preparing,
ces gens de jeunes que vous préparez aujourd'hui.
because for her to understand
Parce que pour qu'elle comprenne,
and figure out that all you had to
comprenne
do was ask
qu'il faut demander la tolérance
shows that she
pour monter le drapeau de son pays,
should represent your nation.
prouve qu'elle doit représenter la Guinée.
So I'll close with a poem that I like to use because
je vais finir par un poème.
and I send regards from the Honorable Congressman.
C'est un poème écrit mon père, honorable Donapin.
Wishes he could be here. I spoke to him in the back of the room, so he's a bit upset that he didn't have the
Quand arrivé, je lui ai dit qu'il venait, mais il n'est pas aussi trop content parce qu'il ne pouvait pas arriver ici aujourd'hui, son emploi du temps.
But people are people wherever you go, and
Mais les gens sont les gens partout où on va.
we need to understand that languages may divide us,
Nous devons comprendre que le langage
water may
peut nous diviser,
divide us,
peut-être l'eau peut nous diviser.
but we all emanate
Nous sommes
same mother.
tous ensemble
Mother
issus de même mère.
Some of us have been
Notre mère, Afrique.
to know their history and know where they come from.
Certains d'entre nous connaissent notre histoire, nous savons d'où nous venons.
African Americans have had a very hard time
Les Américains
getting
noirs,
that link back to where they
les
emanated.
Américains noirs ont eu vraiment une difficulté de se relier à l'Afrique.
But as in my father's way,
Comme mon père m'a toujours dit,
We will continue to support
On va toujours continuer de supporter
people throughout the diaspora
la diaspora
where they are
partout où ils sont,
with the power that we have
avec le pouvoir que nous avons
given to us by the
et le
people.
pouvoir qui nous est donné.
So I'm just following in his legacy and trying
Je continue le chemin de mon père,
to do the things I've seen him do.
faire ce que mon père faisait.
So I continue my support
Je continue mon support,
for the entire continent of Africa and
je
the
continue mon support au continent entier, l'Afrique,
diaspora of black people.
la diaspora africaine et noire.
God bless you.
Que Dieu vous bénisse,
God bless the United States.
que Dieu bénisse,
And God bless the great nation of
que Dieu
Guinea.
bénisse les États-Unis et que Dieu bénisse la Guinée.
I just really have been really impressed. When I saw you sitting upstairs, I realized that you were probably a beauty pageant queen. Because it wasn't hard to tell that she was a beauty pageant queen, but you know, you're so much more than that. You are an inspiration to your nation and such a wonderful representative. For your beauty and your brains, we commemorate you on this day. God bless you.
Well, before he goes back to his seat, and just like I said, Council President will be helping us with everything, from the Diaspora Festival, everything. As you know, we don't have budget, because we haven't given budgets and so forth. So, the only thing we will offer the Council President is just a plaque. It's a plaque for him. So he said, presented to Donald Payne Jr., Newark Municipal Council President, in recognition of your dedicated and unconditional support of the African Commission and the welfare of the African diaspora community, the Newark African Commission. Thank you so much. So, before guest group, and then the food. So, Mr. Amadou Ouriba is here, Vice President of UFCG. You want to come on? Want to come for 2 minutes? 1 minute, good.
I will speak in French.
Okay. Oh.
It is a great pleasure for me and my fellow to be here.
C'est un plaisir.
Je m'arrête là pour parler en français.
Oh, now I'll stop here to go. All right. It's a great pleasure to be here today. And congratulations, Miss Kadiatou. It's very rare to see the flag of Guinea being raised. It's also good that such initiatives are taken, which allow everybody from different branches to come together, to be together for the greatness of Guinea. The raising of the Guinean flag in the United States. So, if a mother is a l'abbé, a father is a canton, this is a symbol of unity. And our fight is to reconcile the Guinean community, to build a one Guinea, a good society, a Guinea which respects human rights, who goes toward the future. And I'm sure that the Guinea is on the march to go toward that direction. I got a message of Mr. Touré, and I agree with him. And then I really share his ideas, the views, and the vision. Congratulations. Congratulations, all organizers. Thank you so much, Noor CDO. And then I also want to encourage the Guinean community here to participate here in the commission. To participate so we can bring the Guinea up. So this actually allows us to have our presence here.